Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tennessee Titans. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hop 70. Hop 70. Ready.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
Trying to run forward Pollard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. The Titans at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready, right?
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Brings up 2nd and
19
10
tight! 19
at
tight!
the 43-yard line.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Buffalo 18! Ready?
Here's Ward. This one caught by Ridley. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Panthers, Panther and left, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Ready.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back. Hop 70.
To throw, here's Ward. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70s. Go.
To throw is Ward. As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
70 Timberwolf, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion.
Throwing is Ward. And he's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Wandale Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, May. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, 65 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
60 average, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Now Ward. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Tempo.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots 41.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Got it. Ready? Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Moore. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Play action now. Ward. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and
19
5.
tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
42-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's May. Got a man. It's Keyshawn Butte. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to throw. May. That'll be
swung out wide here for Henderson.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Oh, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
And a nice spin into some open field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Trevion Henderson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the lead. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drop down with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
19 Lions. Go.
From the gun, Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down.
And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
51 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They go play action now. May. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you got something going. And we're seeing one right here.
Now, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Again, it's Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
outside, so I'm staying inside. Shawty, you and I vibe, take a poop like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving sidewise. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the beast we die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking the prize.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
Ready.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Second down and a yard.
70 Rangers. 1960 Maverick. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Moore. Now he'll tuck this and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Dragon 60. Ready.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Panther 60. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Panther 11. Panther.
Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60. 19 Lion.
The final shot before break. Moore. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they go play action with May. Got a man, Boutte.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And
throwing here is May. Gets this complete to Boutte.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
To throw, it's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Kayshon Boutte
from 10 yards out.
And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Ready! 70 Lions! Check, check! Let go!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Check, 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 check! Panther 60, Panther 60! Mustang 19! Warriors, Cup 19! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Go!
To throw, here's Ward. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Buffalo 18! 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Dragon 60!
From the gun, here's Ward. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals!
Up the middle they go. Singleton. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and
19
6.
Lions! Here we go, set! 60, 79 Broncos! 18 Pioneers!
Throwing now, Ward. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Hey, check that, check that. Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Out of the gun on a give to Pollard.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
To throw is Ward.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 range. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Rig alert. Rig alert. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Singleton. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are,
come on.
They've got to pay it off with some points.
70. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Ready.
Bobbled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Panther 60, Panther Warrior 70, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight, Dragon 60. Ready.
Now Ward. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Top 6, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hurt. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Ward. And brings it in off the deflection. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Ward off the play fake.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Harold Landry, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore. He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Cowboys, Warriors, 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 53 yards.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for two.
18 guard, check smash. Check 60, check 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game.
18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
They'll throw with May.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Keyshawn Butte
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on.
And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, New England.
We're going to throw. May. They'll find Williams on the slant.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
First down, Patriots.
Play action. May. Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Here's May. That's complete. Travion Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's on the play. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They get this out left. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
70. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Ward swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 tight.
That's good. For on Titans.
Dragon
First
60.
down.
60 Boston.
Preston
Buffalo
at the
18.
49-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 18 Pioneer.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Ward again.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
2. 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 7 Bronco 80. 60.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete.